One of the new best miners is almost here. Mine's about $40 a day. Oh yeah, we getting serious today. In passive income. What do you think of the shades? I'm trying to block out more blue light. I need less headaches in my life. It's the new Bitmain Antminer L9. If you follow cryptocurrency and mining and whatever else, then you may know that Dogecoin is the second most profitable coin, second only to Bitcoin. Bitmain is the biggest miner manufacturer in the world, and their new machine is in line with the old rumors. It's basically twice as good. If you don't know, ASIC miners, purpose-built machines, custom computers, they mine a specific cryptocurrency algorithm, and they are absolute cash cows if you get into them at the right time and you have a decent electricity bill. So today we're going to dig deeper into this. What is the miner? What are the specs? There's two models, a little bit more about that mining profitability, and to be frank, why I'm pretty excited for this, and I have multiple reasons why. And hey, I'm Vosk, you're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Over the last couple years, we have been building out the VoskCoin mining farm in a very serious fashion. We have expanded our air-cooled mining. We are doing immersion mining, which is basically liquid cooling for your mining rigs. We have a serious hard drive mining farm deployment and a lot of crazy projects in between. So I'm taking this very serious. I'm working on scaling the mining farm even further for the ability to deploy more miners, as well as a cheaper electricity rate, and my end game is to pivot towards solar and make my own electricity, but it's one step at a time. And let me tell you, crypto is crazy as always. So let's look at it. Would you just look at it? It's about 12 grand, or so it seems it will be. This is Coin Mining Central. We are an affiliate with Coin Mining Central. We're going to go look at Bitmain's web shop here too. This price is in line with what miner resellers are listing this miner for, along with the specs. But most importantly, we've negotiated with them to get the best coupon code possible. So if you do buy anything from there, please use our link and punch in the code VoskCoin. We spend a lot of time looking at resellers, researching them, because we want to bring you the right options, not just to get some affiliate check, but we want you to have a good experience. Like the purpose of the VoskCoin YouTube channel is to grow crypto, have fun, and a bad experience will quickly sour you on mining. That's not what I want to happen at all. So the miner, 12 grand to 13 grand. Generic placeholder pick here. We'll have to see what it actually looks like. 16.2 gigahash a second, consuming only 3,260 watts. It is basically twice as good. And you want to know what's even crazier is that there's an even better model that is initially listed here at basically the same price point. These prices are of course subject to change, but these are supposed to land somewhere around this price point. The better model at 17.6 gigahash a second, and apparently it's consuming the exact same power of 3260 watts.
Hey guys, it's Miss Vosk here to tell you about today's video sponsor, 99 Bitcoins. 99 Bitcoins started out as a blog whose goal was to help close the gap with technological aspects of Bitcoin using non-technical terms and simple tutorials. 99 Bitcoins is launching a new learn-to-earn platform powered by BRC20. It's built around the 99 BTC token, which is currently in its pre-sale stage. Users who hold the token will also gain access to staking rewards, potential airdrops, additional training courses, webinars, trading signals, and more. To learn more about 99 Bitcoins and its pre-sale, check out the link in the video description below. This is not financial advice or an endorsement. Please do your own research.
So I said this in the intro, but I just want to show you the visualization of it. There's more than $2 million in Dogecoin mined per day. That's over $500 million per year. This is $1 billion industry. And people just don't get that. I don't understand it. Emission makes the mining ecosystem. More emission means that the miners will be more profitable. There is a bigger pie to soak up more and more miners. More emission is great for miners, period. Other than, diving into the actual economic, tokenomic aspect of this. But to keep it on point, on topic here, right? $2 million. And don't forget that $300,000 of Litecoin is also mined every single day. These miners are technically script miners. It's a mining algorithm that merge mines both of these cryptocurrencies at the same time. I've got 50 gigahash of Dogecoin Litecoin mining power on my main full-size mining rigs. Okay, 51 gigahash to be precise. I'm mining about 0.164, 165. On this day I got 0.18. You can see that the difficulty bounced up 10% then. That's a big increase. That could quite literally be from things like these new L9 miners. Higher difficulty means more people are trying to mine that same coin. You earn less coin with the same mining power. At this same time, on these same dates, you can see that I was mining somewhere between 500 and 600 Doge a day. So pretty good Doge returns. 0.165, oh, I wish. 0.165 is basically $14 of Litecoin per day. And if we are able to pocket about 600 Dogecoin, that's about $92. So I am mining over $100 a day with my current Dogecoin miners. I have Antminer L7s, I have Elphapex miners, and let's talk about those. What do those look like? The Bitmain Antminer L7 has been the Dogecoin script mining king for quite a while now. This is one of the oldest miners that Bitmain has still been producing recently. You can buy one of these right now off the shelf for $6,200. And when you go to Bitmain's site, it's still the only miner that they list for sale. They have not officially listed and sold the Antminer L9, but they did have a really quick panic announcement reaction after the Elphapex miners came out. Were they trying to be a good guy? Honestly, in a way, kind of, probably, because the Elphapex DG1 miner is better than the Antminer L7. We look at the specs and we look at the power consumption. Also, these consume more power than they report in our testing, just so you're aware of that. So 11,000 megahash a second is 11 gigahash a second, right? You divide it by 1,000. So it is better than the L7 and it is more expensive. The DG1 Plus is even more better, but it is even more expensive. I know that's not proper English, right? I don't care. So this thing's coming in at 11 grand, but this is consuming 3,950 watts, really like 4,000 watts. And while it is an impressive machine for what it is, right? Why would you buy this when you could buy this for around 12 grand, which may be just another $1,500? Don't get me wrong, that's a lot of money, right? But you look at the numbers. So not only is it more powerful by about 2 gigahash a second, right? 2,000 megahash a second, but it is also so much more efficient, apparently, reportedly from the data we have so far, at 3,260 watts. So that is 800 watts cheaper, at least reportedly, apparently, per day. 800 watts adds up big time. I know this data is a little bit off. I can't get it to input 10 cents here in this mining profitability calculator, and this is a little bit of a higher power consumption. So it's basically $8 a day at 10 cents per kilowatt hour, which is my current electricity rate. It costs me about $8 a day to run the Antminer L9. We look at these devices, right? The L7 mines about $20 a day reportedly. Okay, and it costs about $8 a day to run. So the L9 is almost twice as powerful, and it uses a little bit less electricity, apparently. So this thing will cost me about $8 a day to run, and I will mine around $40 per day. I also oftentimes find that I am mining more coin than the mining profitability calculators can account for with Dogecoin Litecoin mining. Maybe it's an aspect of the merge mining component to this. So this miner, if these are the correct numbers, and this is about to come out soon within the next couple months at the latest, this is absolutely going to be the better buy than the DG1 and the DG1 Plus. To be honest, I'm getting a little bit of buyer's remorse on the DG1 that I bought, because I bought that for like $6,000 something, which was a good price point for it. When this company came out of nowhere, no one even believed they were real. And I was like, YOLO. I want to expand the Dogecoin mining front of the VoskCoin mining farm, and be fun for a video to get that thing in, see if it's the real deal. But yeah, it can just be frustrating as a miner, right, with how fast these models move. So right now I've got 3 DG1s on my farm, all the 11 gigahash a second model. Some of them perform better than others, and then I've got 2 L7s. of varied mining speed there. And to be frank, I hate to give away my strategy so obviously here on the tube, but I appreciate everyone who tunes in, watches the video, subscribes to the channel, and supports us. I am taking a serious expansion into Dogecoin Litecoin mining. It just seems like the obvious play because these coins aren't going away, whether you love or hate them. Doge is the top 10 cryptocurrency. I hope and think that it's going to go to $1 over the next parabolic crypto bull run cycle, or just if not eventually, right? And if it goes to $1, I'm not mining $100 a day. I'm mining over $600 per day in retrospect, and that is crazy. That goes from this is a good passive income business to life-changing money. So of course you could be buying coins and there's a bunch of things you can do, but I'm looking at this from a minor point of view, my mining lens. So I'm really excited for the Bitmain Antminer L9 just because I'm going to expand my farm with it. They have clear dominance, and I didn't say this straight up, but we should talk about it quickly. And it's just going to be the efficiency, right? These L9 miners are about roughly 50% more efficient than the L7, than even the DG1. So these are basically 50% more efficient. That is incredible for the bottom line in my mining farm business. But you may be like, Vosk, you said you were doing solar eventually. You're gonna make your own juice. Well, the less juice I have to make, the less expensive my juice generation will be, right? Because I got to buy all that stuff and set it up and deal with it, and maintenance, more and more maintenance and things like that come with scaling out my operation. So that's kind of one aspect. But two is just really density. Currently, until I can get to the next phase of my mining farm, I am capped at how much juice I have out here on the mining farm. So I need to make the most of my electric capacity. So it is difficult to start scaling, and I always joke about it that mining is easy passive income, and honestly it really is when you have a couple miners. You grab one of these things, you plug in an Ethernet cable, you plug in a power cord, and then you just have an electric setup circuit for it, and you plug that into the wall. Easy peasy done, right? But try to do that times 100. You start to hit a lot more issues, hurdles, and just you have to deal with all this noise potentially with how you're mining. Not really an issue for me other than my poor ears. But even more so, you got to deal with the heat and balancing these loads. The more you do, the more difficult it becomes. It's like economies of scale, but in reverse. But some things do work out to your favor, like the pursuit of a better electricity rate. So what do you think about the Bitmain Antminer L9? Is it the new king of Dogecoin, script Litecoin mining? Did you know that they're also going to be mining the Bells cryptocurrency in there as well? And Bells is what spiked. Nice hash, script mining, rewards. And I was happily mining over there at that time. And that is, again, one of the reasons why my L7s have been some of my most profitable miners historically. The bad news, though, is that major and bigger mining players are catching on and starting to expand into Dogecoin mining. Good for just the longevity of it and the legitimacy of it, but it's going to increase the competition and reduce the mining profitability some. Kind of like how Bitcoin mining has gone. So anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. We're going to close this out with, of course, our CDO, our Chief Doge Officer here at the VoskCoin YouTube channel, our resident Sheeby DB. I had her before I got into cryptocurrency, before I knew about Dogecoin. And the funny thing is, I would be super wealthy as if just the second I saw her, I was like, yep, you're beautiful, you're a lot of fun, and I'm going to put everything I ever make into Dogecoin. Memes are the narrative, whether we love it or hate it. Another day in crypto.